Hello and welcome to my short presentation on my LP2 assignment for the garbage can process. My name is Michael Cortez. I am a graduate student at National American University, and this is in completion of the assignment for Learning Plan 2 for the course CJ 6100, Law and Public Policy. My name is Michael Cortez. Again, I'm a graduate student here at National American University. I have 14 years of combined law enforcement experience with the San Benito Police Department in San Benito, Texas. I'm currently assigned to the Criminal Investigations Division as the Criminal Investigations Division Supervisor, in which I oversee approximately 6 detectives who work under me. I'm certified through the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement as a Master Peace Officer in the state of Texas, and I'm also a certified Advanced SWAT Operator and a certified Field Training Officer. I have obtained an Associates of Applied Science degree in Law Enforcement Studies from South Texas College in McAllen, Texas, as well as a Bachelor's of Applied Science degree in Organizational Leadership, as well from South Texas College. And I am currently 36 hours completed towards a Master's of Criminal Justice Management degree from National American University. So in response to this Learning Plan 2 assignment regarding criminal justice policies, I'm going to speak specifically about 2 different policies in the criminal justice system. However, there are many needs for criminal justice policies as discussed in this week's Learning Plan, and the development of the correct policy and implementation of said policies at the adequate time of need is crucial. If one wants to better understand the need for a specific policy, they must first be able to identify problems which exist that create the need. Data analysis and growing trends can help you as a criminal justice manager when you're trying to implement policy for change. In this week's learning plan, we went over garbage can policy. Garbage can policy is just one of the many ideas that make up criminal justice policy making. The belief is that at the strategic stages of policy making, every idea should be taken account for and collected, such as the idea behind a garbage can, in that everything goes into one. It was developed in the 1970s and was made to explain how policy making is a collection of organized anarchies, in that people often fail to be clear when implementing plans for policy, which often results in unclear results. Garbage can policy best describes the type of coverage that the USA Patriot Act was formed under. Congress members wanted to derive policy to best protect the American people after the 9/11 terror attacks of New York. Many different ideologies were placed into the hat to best protect America, but the act itself was very dynamic for what resources the government had established at the time. In the Iron Triangles policy, which is a specific policy we also went over in Learning Plan 2, it is comprised of, or when we're speaking about this policy, it's made up of 3 key factors, and those are interest groups, bureaucrats, politicians, and congressional members. They work hand in hand with one another to gain the political strength to develop policy that the people call for or meet somewhere in between to satisfy the desires of certain interest groups in government. The triangles are said to be as strong as iron, as they consist of mutually supported relationships. So it's basically people in these different groups, or these 3 different key factors, help one another, kind of piggyback off of one another to lobby and pass policy according to the needs of either the interest groups, the bureaucrats, or the politicians or congressional members who are trying to pass such policy. So here we see a diagram of an Iron Triangles policy. Got Congress at the top, interest groups and bureaucracy at the bottom. But each of them are equal in their ways that they fund or support one another. Now, the government's response to 9/11 attacks was very urgent, very quick. Of course, we had never seen any type of terror in our homeland such as that prior to. Implementation of new policy regarding the safety of the American people was the main focus, and development of the Department of Homeland Security to oversee defense options in the U.S. going forward. The mission of the 9/11 policies were to secure the nation of the many threats that we face as Americans, and this is also the mission of DHS. The DHS encompasses many governmental operations to secure America, such as the garbage can process of policymaking, which includes the many ideas to formulate certain great ones. Here's a quick list of my references. I hope you enjoyed this short presentation.